Okay, so you guys can go back and watch videos from me on this channel fucking 10 years ago now. Those are embarrassing, but they're still there. And part of the reason that shit is there is because I want you guys to get that I've been around this community for a really long time. And what I'm about to talk to you about now is wisdom from the last time. So sit down, children, and hear the tale of Shall Not Be Infringed Mike and the Fear Porn. I don't know if he still has a channel, what that channel is, or where it is. But Mike, if you are still doing videos, God bless you. A lot of what you see on this channel is a mix of his channel with a bunch of other channels that I like. His channel was calling bullshit on a lot of the other channels. And one of the main things that he did was talk about the fear porn. And whether it's Alex Jones or Canadian Prepper or Southern Prepper 1 or any of these channels, they're doing fear porn. Okay. I occasionally do fear porn talking about China, but when I do fear porn, it's because we're about to get fucking nuked because Nancy Pelosi's an idiot. There's a few other times that I'll do fear porn too. Like 100% justified. People should know what's going on. I think that's not so much me trying to make money off of their fear as I'm scared shitless, so I'm going live. That kind of thing. Like, this is the big deal, is that fear sells views, and views mean money. I just watched a video from Goshen Prepping saying you're watching the wrong prepping channels, and I pretty much agree with what he's saying. I only got about 3 minutes into it because it's a 20-minute video, and I wanted to talk about this, so I paused. I'll finish that video later. But for now, if you're watching prepping channels, you need to know that channels like Canadian Prepper exist to sell you shit. Okay? The same way that the mainstream media has a bias, these channels have a bias too. And it's making you more afraid, so you buy more shit. Alex Jones, even back in the day, this was what first turned me on to this topic or whatever, was Shall Not Be Infringed Mike talking about Alex Jones and how it was nothing but fear porn. At that point, I didn't even know who Alex Jones was. That's right. I was like, who is this guy they keep talking about, and why do I give a shit? I still feel that way about Alex Jones. Alex Jones doesn't say anything that my grandpa didn't say. Several other people I knew growing up. He really doesn't seem all that fucking out there to me. The whole interdimensional child molesters and shit, that's just funny. Fucking human animal hybrids on Mars. Like, I I don't think most of that is serious. I think he's doing a mix, kind of like I do, of what's really going on, fear porn, and comedy. And, like, that's him. That's not everyone who's doing the fear porn, though. Like, he is, in my opinion, one of the better people doing it. Canadian Prepper and Southern Prepper 1 in particular, I think, are very, very guilty of this. And Southern Prepper 1 isn't even doing it for financial motivation. He's just reporting the news or whatever, but, like, there's something weird about Southern Prepper 1. I can't put my finger on it. But I think he's an agency asset or something like that. It wouldn't surprise me. Canadian Prepper, I don't know what his deal is. I think he's just a psycho. Like, legit, if you want to know my opinion of Canadian Prepper, I think he has a mental disorder. Southern Prepper 1 probably does too, but he hides it better. And I know you're saying pot kettle on me, right? You have mental disorders. Yeah, but I'm open about mine, and mine are relatively harmless. Like, this is the thing, is I have gender dysphoria and PTSD. I have PTSD from fucked up shit that happened to me, which we can talk about sometime if you want, but I got shot a few years ago and didn't have a normal reaction to it because I already had PTSD from shit that happened to me as a kid. And like it led to this kind of like journey of self-discovery and awareness and a lot of other shit that has led me to the point that I am now. And I'm not like the most badass person on the planet or whatever, but you probably ought to have your mental game squared away before you try to fight me. Pro tip. As as a result of that, I'm not into fear porn. I watch Canadian Prepper because I need to know the news, and he does as good of a job as anyone. And I, again, I know he is not an agency asset. He's fucking crazy as shit. Southern Prepper 1, I don't know. I've seen Southern Prepper 1 do things in response to things that make me question whether or not he's really one of us or not. Does weird shit. And like maybe that's just my own craziness, looking at his craziness and not trusting it. That's 100% possible. But I unsubscribed and told YouTube that I never wanted to see a Southern Prepper 1 video again after shit that happened over the summer solstice. Videos he made and then took down that made me question his like who he answers to. I know that's fucking crazy, but I don't want to go into more details on it than that. I saw shit on his channel that made me go, no, not watching you anymore. And kind of that same way on Canadian Prepper, to be honest, but it's because he's fucking insane. I still watch him because I need that side of the news. And other than that, I'm watching a lot of Goshen Prepping. I like him. He is he the perfect prepper? No, but he's doing a lot of good information. And I don't know what his deal is. I just enjoy his videos. As far as, avoiding fear porn, like most of you guys already don't watch the news. So that's good. Like to explain this to you, people are influenced most by what they watch and what they listen to. If you don't control what you watch and listen to, someone will. This is in a nutshell why I don't watch TV. This is in a nutshell why I don't just have stuff playing in the background for noise. I decide what I want to watch and I go and watch it until I'm done watching it and then I stop it. And I would highly encourage you to do that if you don't want to be fucking easily influenced. Don't leave autoplay on. Don't fucking just watch what YouTube suggests. I like seeing what YouTube suggests for me. It's a fun game, and I watch what I want to watch out of what they suggest, and then I go watch my own shit that I have to look up now in my subscriptions. Like everything is fear porn now. That's the world we live in. This is fear porn world 2022. Could be a shirt. Oh, another one of my favorite channels that I don't even know if he still makes videos anymore is Hibernia Sun. It's Irish. He is a Coast Guardsman that used to be a Green Beret, and he prepares for the end of the world. And any video he makes is worth listening to, and it's just him talking to a camera. He is kind of focused on physical security and shit like that, as you might expect. I'd recommend that channel. Uh, I used to be friends with Never Enough Ammo. I'd recommend his channel for prepping stuff. I don't really know what happened there, to be honest. I Yeah, bros before hoes. That's all I'll say. And that's about it. That's most of the channels that I'd recommend for prepping. Honestly, at this point, I like Cutlery Lover when he does a prepping video, but he doesn't do very many of those. Oh, there's some dude in Missouri. What the fuck is his name? He has a big black beard and just walks in the woods and talks. He's one of the prepping channels that the algorithm pimps. I enjoy his stuff. I forget his name. I'm not even subscribed to him. It just suggests his videos all the time, and I end up watching them more or less because I enjoy listening to him talk. Not enough to remember his name, but you know, what is it, cat? Hmm? My cat's being adorable. I don't know if you guys can hear him purring or not. He's wanting lovin's. The reason that this is important, again, is what you watch influences you, whether you realize it or not. And if you're doing nothing but just focusing on doom, doom will find you. You know, you should go watch a video called The Secret. Let me sum it up for you. The secret is the law of attraction. Whatever you think about, you will eventually attract to you. If you think about the end of the world all the time, you'll eventually attract it. If you think about cats all the time, you'll have attract cats. You know, whatever it is, whatever you think about all day, it's what manifests itself in your real life. So, as a result of that, try to avoid fear porn. Try to think about the good in life. Focus on the things that you can control. Don't focus on the bad. There's a lot of bad to focus on nowadays. The thing that helps me more than anything to not focus on this shit is weed and ancient aliens and solving the religious mysteries of the universe. If that's not you, then do something else. Like you could go build Legos for all I care. Pick something. Go make something, do something, study something. Do that instead of watching fear porn. Thanks for watching.